I love your shirt, babe. What you got there?
Dino.
Little dino. That's cute. Cosmic Cocoa for a little forest hike. Hey guys, I'm Brian.
I'm Nicholette.
We're the Crystal Lovers.
Today we're out on a winter hike. We're just trying to enjoy nature at its fullest, even though it's freezing. So
It is cold today.
we packed some hot cocoa and we're out in the beautiful forest.
Nicholette loves directing us. We're doing our winter hike in a wheelchair. We got our lantern in case it hits nightfall.
This is one of our favorite spots. The reason I'm able to be out here today, guys, is because of my mountain trike. If I did not have my mountain trike, I would not be able to be anywhere in this forest.
And what's a mountain trike, babe?
A mountain trike is a hiking wheelchair. It's basically a really adaptive mountain bike as a wheelchair. It allows me to go over almost anything, snow, sand, giant tree branches, which is actually one of the hardest things to, conquer when you're hiking in a wheelchair. We have a little challenge in the road.
So I'm going to show Nicholette going over the first challenge. She has to use that. And then there's this one.
It's not going to be too bad. I just want to make sure that I don't fall.
So there we go.
I don't want to piss in the road.
Make sure.
Oh shit.
When you're on wheels, you could tip and fall in the water in frigid temperatures. So good job, babe. There's another little challenge up here. There we go. This thing has good suspension, so it's not too bumpy for her. It's a workout.
Welcome to our magic forest. We're happy to share it with you. Please don't litter. Love it.
It's fair enough, right?
Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you a really amazing part of the mountain trike. As you can see behind me, the trail is super crazy up there. It's not something you would ever assume anyone in a wheelchair can accomplish, but follow me.
And look how Nicholette easily navigates. It's like a crystal pocket.
Waterfall. Even the tiniest waterfalls lead to the ocean.
Quotes of Nicholette. We're trying to be inspirational for y'all here. What are you looking for?
The fairies.
A little cocoa break, babe?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, let's see what we got
Cosmic cocoa.
in our bag of goodies here. You get first sip.
It might be too hot for you.
I know.
It's really refreshing.
Is it good? Well, why do you love this cocoa so much?
I love that cocoa that it has ashwagandha
What is ashwagandha?
and herbs and just relieving your mind and relaxing. It's like a stress, like defense.
Anything healthy. I've gotten a lot healthier since dating Nicholette. She's taught me a little bit about life.
Diet attributes to so much more than people give it credit for. You can change your whole life with diet, and I've totally slipped off for like Christmas and New Year's, but now I'm just getting back onto it, and that feels really good. Hold this.
I'm gonna drink it. Honestly, you talk
Drink
about
it.
whatever.
It's the perfect temperature for you now.
I know.
Sitting out there. Really smart if you're gonna do a winter hike. Bring a thermos of a hot beverage that you love, because halfway through it can really keep you going.
So we came out here to start the new year just off to a good start. We want to, you know, be active. We want to be in nature. We want to be one with the earth.
Fresh, like a fresh mind. Really important. Just like put your phone down and appreciate the earth's beauty, and just give your brain like a second to relax and just absorb everything that we all endure every day, good and bad.
It's easier to be inside in the warmth right now, but I like being uncomfortable. I like challenging myself, and it starts with little challenges. I think part of our life motto, or our motto as a couple, is the little things add up to the big things, and we really love, you know, being able to experience the little things. So this is part of that.
Yeah, and just pushing yourself. And even though we were both like, oh, it's gonna be freezing out today, like 20 degrees, and our family's
cold.
like, you guys are crazy. And I think this is the best I've felt all week, honestly.
Yeah, it's nice to be inside, but being outside really is I feel crisper.
I can get me down, and you can take my cushion.
So you don't want to go in that spot, obviously. I just want you to be able to pick up your thing. Time for a forest bath. Throw it down. Why'd you want to go on the ground, babe? Want to take a little bath?
Like, fully experience it, I feel like.
Woo!
Yeah, you can chill in there for a while.
There we go.
So, just being on the ground, or even just in a different position, I don't know.
It's good.
I don't think I laid in the forest for a while, so I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, when's the last time you laid in the forest? Leave a comment. Let us know. I'd love to hear if this ever encourages you to get out in nature during the winter, or you to try something new. So if you ever are encouraged to do something based on our videos, we'd love to hear it.
We would. Brian and I are really into just natural handmade crafts. We love making our own stuff. We just like knowing what's going into our products, and also we just enjoy making things from nature in like an ethical way. But a lot of times we turn sticks into crafts, and right now Brian is whittling, which is something he likes to do while we're chilling in the forest.
I don't know if this is whittling, but I found a stick, and this is gonna turn into a trellis, which if you're a plant person, you're probably familiar with the trellis. We are crystal miners, but handmade crafts are very much our forte as well. So you'll see a lot of that on this channel.
Brian and I really want to travel and get a van, so that's our plan for this spring. Before the spring, actually, like end of winter. Part of doing that is learning how to adapt to all the elements. I love being out in nature, it's my favorite thing, but I get super cold and I am used to the elements of home as well. So just challenging yourself and getting out there feels really good. It's an important part of life. You can't always be like super comfortable in any situation. You have to be putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. Not like dangerous ones, but pushing yourself, and then you know, you'll see that you can accomplish more than you ever thought. And that's kind of how I adapted after my spinal cord injury. I started pushing myself and seeing all the things that I can accomplish, and I realized that if I didn't stop and I didn't tell myself you can't do that, and I just kept trying, and if I failed I tried again, that's how you succeed in anything you want. And that goes with everything in life, it really does.
So we are looking for a wheelchair accessible van. If you know of any, hit our email on our page. We have a price range, but that's something we'll keep private. And we just basically want to find one that has a lift in it already, that's big enough for our needs, and a wheelchair to maneuver. And then it'll probably take us a month, and we'll get it done, and then
we're going to try to hit as many of the national parks as we can, and crystal mine in all the states that we want to. Yeah. And just enjoy nature and what we believe life is truly about.
It's true, baby.
Show them your whittling.
Yep, I'm still going. I'm gonna try to just get all the pieces for the trellis so you guys can see what that looks like. I don't even know if you know what a trellis is. I have a finished one at home, but I might as well just take the time to do it. And we just thank you guys for joining us on our journey on this channel. And you know, becoming a part of our crystal lover family, and we just can't wait to grow with y'all.
To follow Brian and I on our future journeys, be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you like what you see.
Thanks, guys. And it goes into a plant, typically a house plant, and it'll support it. And we like having the homemade version. But yeah, so just little crafts that we do. Simple, easy, great, practical. Yeah, baby. Let me put you back, huh? Ready to come back? Boing! Here you go, darling.
I swear the things I do for Brian.
There you go. Good? You always got to be a good team member in your relationship, and Nicholette does a lot more for me than you realize.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for unicorns.
Getting a better view?
I don't know if that one's stable.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good?
Do my little chest support.
Try not to fall off the mountain. Bum, bum, bum. Woo. Good go, girl. Even though we got a lantern, we're not being caught out here in dark. We might be stupid, but we're not idiots. Right, babe? Am I right?
So we're out at a night hike. It's freezing, like 20 degrees or something crazy. Also pretty beautiful.